Hey, what's up, YouTube? Coming at you again with another edition from the pool house. We're going to go ahead and get it in. All right, if you're an older athlete, you found the right place. Those of you that are 40, 50, 60, looking to push yourself, then you come to the right channel. Now, if you're just looking for someone that just wants to have you sit down and stand up, do some Richard Simmons type shit, you're in the wrong channel. You may as well scroll on along and find someone else. But if you're like me, you're an older athlete, but you believe in pushing yourself, train with no limits, you aren't afraid to try new things, then you found the right place. Because you have to do different exercises, you have to do new things, especially when you start to plateau, you have to switch it up. The body's very smart. It will adapt quickly, and your gains will cease until you figure out something else to do. Also, if you're going to the gym and you're not getting the gains that you want to do, but you're going to the gym every day, don't be this guy. Hey man, how many more sets do you have? Do you mind if I jump in with you? And next, don't be this lunatic. All right. And lastly, don't be this dude. Those are probably some of the reasons why you aren't seeing any gains. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Check your egos at the door. It's all about your form and the intensity in which you move the weights. Period, point blank. So don't be any of those dickheads. Get to the gym, humble yourself, work hard, and those gains will come. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the workout. It will be a squat with a unilateral shoulder press, moderate weight with a dumbbell. As a matter of fact, I believe on this I had like a 25-pound dumbbell, feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Good squat and come right up into a shoulder press. We'll go 10 to 15 reps. Get a little bit of hypertrophy work in, trying to sculpt those shoulders, get a little bit of lower body workout in, work on the large muscle groups, get a good sweat. Every gym workout doesn't have to be a marathon 2 or 3 hour workout. Sometimes you may be a little bit pressed for time and all you have is maybe 30 to 40 minutes to get it in. So these are the type of workouts that I would do to get that heart rate up, to build a little bit of muscle and sweat. Good old-fashioned sweat. All right, after the squats and shoulders, we'll go right into a dumbbell row. Notice that I'm keeping the back nice and flat. It pains me to see when people do any type of back exercises, then when they round their backs, and I'm showing you from the back, you keep that back nice and flat to protect that lower back. The last thing that you want to do is have an injury because you're being careless with your workout. Just because you move quickly doesn't mean that you don't move safely. We want safe, effective workouts, good form, good intensity. That way we'll get to the gains. All right, now that we've worked our back, we'll move to a chest exercise. This is normally a really good finishing move. This is one I like to do with the cables, but because we didn't have cables, we'll make do with what we have. And what we're doing, we're bringing those dumbbells together. We're touching at the top of the movement, and we're squeezing those pecs. Get a little bit of delt work in too, those front delts, but you really feel it on on the pecs when you get a good squeeze. Like I said, it's a good finishing movement. And of course, if you really want to grow that chest, you got to do some pushing movements, bench press, flat bench, incline, decline, push-ups. All right, now that we've done 10 to 15 reps, we're going to keep it moving. Going right into a bicep curl, hammer style. Now, if you notice, I'm bringing that across the chest. Really gets a good squeeze on the outside portion of the bicep. Working on that peak. Doing it hammer style and bringing them across. Really squeeze at the top. It's a mind-muscle connection. Focus on that bicep, on that outer portion, and squeeze at the top. 10 to 15 reps. Keeping it moving, be getting a good sweat. Like I said, it's not always a marathon. Sometimes all you can do is get a quickie, and you get in and you get out. 10 to 15 reps. After the bicep work is done, we're going to move right on into triceps. It'll be a tricep extension, keeping those elbows tight. I have a moderate weight right here. Probably about 30 pounds. Hey, don't make any excuses. Just use what you have. And we're moving the dumbbell extension. And we're going to squeeze at the top. Really working on that long head of the tricep, and squeezing at the top. 10 to 15 reps. And as you can see, I got a good sweat going. Now we move right into ab work. We'll go combination crunch. Engaging in that upper and lower ab. Now keep in mind, guys, you won't see any abs until you diet down to those suckers, but I'm a firm believer there's nothing wrong with strengthening that area. So you may as well go ahead, strengthen that area, and then as you diet down to them, you'll see the work that you've done. All right, right after the combo crunch, we move right into a basic crunch. Just make sure you're breathing, contract those abs, get a good squeeze at the top. Don't pull on the neck. Keep that constant tension on the ab. Really working on the ab. And then lastly, right into working on the lower portion of the abs, knee raises, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Just get it in. Just do it. Hey, thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Athletes Forever. See you on the next video. Peace.